Gentlemen, let me just hop out here on video real quick. I wanted to come have a little chat with you guys. A little fireside chat, per se. Right now, you guys are like going through BBI amp porn withdrawal. Man, I gotta get my fix. I want to come out and tell everybody where I've been. I've been building these. I'm going on 2 weeks building 2 6-pills. It's taken 2 weeks. I want to explain to everybody where I've been. Me, being a foolish man, decided that I would take on more work so I could stay in business. And on September 1 of this year, I took on 85 repairs and took on about, I think 8 new builds, 6 or 8 new builds. Well, then immediately went on vacation for 5-6 days after that. And when I came home, I had a mountain of stuff that I needed to go through. Well, I immediately started right in on this after I finished up the Skullcracker video, which was the last thing you all have seen. And then I had to load test those power supplies for my friends over at ICA. And since then, you guys haven't heard anything from me, and you all are used to seeing stuff pretty much like one per day or one every other day. And I can bet you're all just over there going, I need my fix. What is going on is that it takes me, I go over every day, I go over to where all my packages come in, and I load all the packages in the truck. And then I go to the place where I can get rid of all the packing material. I have about 100 miles of bubble wrap now that I have meticulously taken. Like, this is silly to throw this stuff out when you see how much this costs, okay? It takes hours, 3 hours to 4 hours of my day have been pretty steadily consumed now for the last 2.5 weeks of checking packages in. No joke. If you guys didn't know, I am a one-man band. That means I have to do everything. The orders, the accounts receivable, all the bookwork, plus I do all the incoming and outgoing shipping. Sometimes the shipping itself takes 2 or 3 hours of the day to ship out one box because it requires so many phone calls between me, the shipper, the shipping company, shopping it around to 2 or 3 different companies and then talking to the customer. And then on top of taking it there to get it done. Or if it's something small that by chance I happen to package myself, there's a lot that goes on with that too. When it comes to me taking on new work, I have to go personally pick up and sign for every single one of these things that come in. Then I proceed to drive to the dumpster that I have access to, and I have to every single one of them unpackage. And unpackage every single thing and go through every single thing and make sure I got the notes and everything. That is taken on average, and then bring it here and then put it away in an orderly form. Okay? What do I mean by an orderly form? Well, everything's got a number on it. So I'm going to work on the guy that got RO number 1. He gets to go first, and then RO number 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Now there's quite a few of them that I haven't gotten. I think I've probably got about 15 standing ROs, but the rest of the stuff has gotten here in the last 2 weeks, and I want to applaud everybody for that and say thank you. Good job, guys. I only have one. I've got one amplifier that's shown up here where he must have not been paying attention in the instructional video and failed to give me any of his info, which he's going to get his own dedicated video to that here just very shortly, saying, dude, who in the F are you? I've also had another gentleman that has sent me a bunch of stuff attached with his amp, but then he didn't send me any paperwork. Surprise, BBI, surprise, surprise. This tube I purchased years ago and tested, and it checks as good. Do with it as you wish. This gentleman sent me up his amp to repair and sent me all of these parts. Look at this. That's a contacting relay. That's a socket for something. Here's some tuners, right? Here's looks like an old jerry can of some kind. Best before December 13, 2000. That's part of an old food container of some kind, but it's full of really neat goodies. Like, okay, here. he sent me these tubes. Right now there's a guy out there creaming himself because you and I both know what this tube's worth. He's just donating it. I've got like 10 of these bastards. This isn't an Ameritron, or pardon me, an Amperex 3500Z box, but believe me, we're going someplace with this. Have faith. I've got a tote that's full of these. Russian tubes are cool because the anodes are interchangeable. You can take the anode off this and put it on another one. This is their idea of a 3000, roughly, give or take. He sent me this stuff. Good. Checked good, September 15th by, and then gives a call sign. Well, that's awesome. Brother, here's the problem. I don't know who you are. You didn't bother, well, you might have, or it got misplaced, because you individually packaged all of this stuff up and did a beautiful job of packaging it. But I have no return contact information for you or your amplifier that you sent up here. So, praying to Jesus and God and all of it is holy, I'm hoping that you see this video and go, oh, I'm going to call BBI tomorrow. Here's another example. This guy. This dude's name is Ray Pittman. This is exactly all the information I have about Ray Pittman. Ray Pittman. Texas Star DX667V. This is my phone number. Now I went back through my RO book because every single time I wrote down an RO number, I went and I wrote down the customer's phone number, and then I wrote down their phone number, wrote down their information and their phone number. I don't have Ray Pittman in the book. I have 2 packages from Mr. Pittman. That's 667 and another 500, I do believe. The point that I'm trying to make is that I have been spending a ton of my time very carefully getting everything in here and then putting it away in an order to which it can be found in a quick state. What do I mean by that? Somebody calls me up and they say, hey, BBI, where am I at? And I go, well, what RO number are we on? Let me go pull it and count how many are between you and it. So then I can give everybody a quick reference number of where they are in the order of repairing things. So those of you guys that have been out there going, I need a fix, BBI. Hold on. I'm just saying, hold on. Because the whirlwind is coming. I'm just about finished with these. You guys will see this. You'll see this guy. You guys will see this video in a couple days. But boy howdy, do I got so much fun stuff lined out between now and the end of the year. It's breathtaking. It's absolutely breathtaking. On another separate note, I have one more new build that I want to do. But I have not found my customer yet. I want to build another 3CX 3000A7. I do. I hate building them, but I want to build one more. And I'm going to throw this on top. I'm going to deliver it in person. If that's something you're interested in, call me and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Gentlemen, I just want to say I haven't been out here on camera as much as I'd like to, and I haven't been able to produce the wonderful porn to which you've all become relaxed and very comfortable in watching. But have faith. More is coming. More is always coming. More is coming. On that note, I'm going to run away. I'm going to drop these power wires in this thing. I'm going to get these boxes tuned out, and I'm going to finish shooting the YouTube video for all of you guys to watch. Gentlemen, thank you again for helping make my life so friggin' awesome and giving me the free time and the ability to be able to work and do these things for you guys. I can never say thank you enough. A big shout out to my Patreons. Without you, I wouldn't be able to spend 3 hours of my day on the phone being able to answer everybody's questions. I give thanks for every single one of you guys that tune in and watch these YouTube videos. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps the channel. If you've ever learned anything from me and you want to help support the channel, please become a Patreon member. It's super cheap. It's $1. And I say thanks to every single one of you guys. We are moving on. We're going to build more cool shit, and I can't wait to set something else on fire. Hopefully it's not these two. On that note, I'll see you, gentlemen. Appreciate you. Click, click, click.